We are still, frankly, in an experimental stage when it comes to so much of this type of work. And part of that, I feel, is because of the inability to scale very easily on an integrated solution. It's obviously typically more complicated. We seem to be suffering a lot from pilotitis, as I said earlier. So do you have any insights from your perspective? You're obviously in a position of responsibility now at Novartis, and would really be keen to hear what you think you can do to push that forward.
Thank you, Paul. Great to be here. I'm an optimist. So while I sense a great sense of disappointment in your question about pilotitis and whether we've made as much progress as we would like, I think of it as a meadow of wildflowers that we need to now turn into a garden. And in my role as CMO for Pharmaceuticals, there are a few learnings. And so I do think that we're doing pilots, but we're learning from each of them. And a few learnings that we have had are that for things to get integrated, one needs to start, and I heard this morning, need to start thinking beyond products. We recognize that what integrated healthcare means often depends upon the disease we are treating. A fundamental thing that we learned as we have made our efforts in value-based and outcomes-based relationships is the fact that we actually need to make sure that the health systems we're dealing with are capturing outcomes that are measurable and reliable in a reliable manner in order to be assessing whether or not the drugs that we're introducing are adding the value that we think they should. So I think there are a lot of learnings. We'll need to continue doing so. But I do believe that we are on the verge, I can feel it, that exactly with the kinds of conversations that are happening, the partnering between pharmaceutical companies through our associations and through public-private partnerships, we will come to a place, and it's perhaps one or two disease areas where we'll make the first biggest impact.